Well, I think I am live. If I am, great. If I'm not, it does not surprise me. Had one of those uh-oh moments. Uh, was resetting the little mini PC I just did a review on. Can't get it reset. Had to download a Windows Media tool, and I accidentally put it on my big hard drive. So it formatted my big hard drive, and now I can't I can't see any of my video files, nothing. Um, yeah, and it's showing 39 gigabytes available. How you doing, pork chop? Hope you're doing well. Well, it looks weird with that clock reflecting that much, just from this light. Yeah, I guess it is. That's bright enough, isn't it? Oh boy, what a day! And I don't know what tools to use. ChatGPT says there's one available, but it's $69 to 100 and something dollars. Oh, you missed the beginning of what I was talking about. I the mini PC that I just did the review on, I was going to do a factory reset, to clear all my stuff off, and I can't get it to do a factory reset. So ChatGPT said download this media tool from Windows, from Microsoft. So I downloaded that and I put the USB drive in, turn my speaker on, the USB thumb drive into my computer. And I thought it would just go to that, and it went to my hard drive, my big hard drive with all my files on it. And it partitioned it, and now I can't see the files. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them back or not. I can't. I don't have the money to buy them. But how you doing, Lisa? So I don't know what to do now. I guess the video files of the reviews are not that big a deal. I like to have them in case I need to go back and edit them or something. But I've done this once before. I didn't. No excuse. I just don't remember what all is on that hard drive. Uh, I think it's mostly Grandpa's random review stuff. I might be in the background in a little bit because I have a early morning breakfast order. Oh, I didn't fix it last time. It's poof. Those was 2 years worth of videos last time I did this. This time it started in 2025. So what's 8 months of videos now? But I don't. If it's just the videos, I guess it'd be okay. My mom was asking me if I was going to be on here, and I planned on being on here a little bit earlier, but I went to make my thumbnail for the live, and all that is on that hard drive that I can't get to. I'm fixing to get fussy. Turn that crap down. Oh, oh, that was mom. Okay, mom's fine. China dolls just ticked me off. Yep, new shirt. So you just asked me if I wanted to do a drone, and I said yes. And now you say it is taken, is going to another creator. If they say yes, I'm done. I am done with them. At least temporarily. Where am I at StreamYard? Can you save your videos off of you? Yeah, I can download them from YouTube, but YouTube compresses them so much, and I don't know. It's not that big. I mean, I'd like to be able to get them back, but uh, she, I don't know what else is on that hard drive. She should be watching Pork Chop, so I guess she'll see that. But I don't have to deal with the China dolls anymore. If they keep on, I'm not going to be dealing with them because I've got a bunch of other people I got deals with, and most of the time their products are better anyway. I'll check it out, Pork Chop. There you go. You know, it focuses if I turn it sideways, but if I turn it straight, it don't focus. I want a new camera. I got to get my car fixed. That's going to cost me. I did get an email. It's 1,900 and something dollars worth of damage, and minus the $495, and they're going to pay 1,400 and something. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. I must have missed something. What happened to your car? Oh, matter of fact, 1 week ago today, I was backing into the driveway and I got railroad ties running up the side of the driveway. And I was coming in crooked. I knew I was. I just thought I would turn it and straighten it out. But it just caught the edge of the bumper cover, right in front of your tire on the side. It just barely caught it. And it just peeled it like a banana and cracked it. I mean, I got it set back up there, but it all pieces are hanging and it's all broke. The sensors are beeping. They busted the light out because when it pulled it, it popped it out. The video was weird music. I did that off my iPhone and couldn't figure out how to change the music. Oh, boy, I don't know. I could probably take this hard drive to the computer store, but I don't know what they would charge. Hello, Mr. Tim. You want to come down here and fix this hard drive for me? Oh, I don't know how to fix it. I'm going to say it again because you may know how to fix it. I was the backstory. I did the review on the mini PC. I was going to reset the mini PC, but I could not get the mini PC to reset to factory settings. So ChatGPT said to download this Windows Media tool. I did, and I went to install it. I put it on a thumb drive and the USB port on my computer. I thought I was going to install it to that because it popped up and it gave me I went back and looked. They didn't give me an option of which drive to put it on, and I just went on the first one, and that was my big, I think it's an 8 terabyte hard drive, and it reformatted that hard drive, and it partitioned it, and now all I can see is 39.1 gigabytes available, and the rest of it's gone. I can't see any files, nothing. If you go into the what's it called, disk management, it shows 32 gigabytes of FAT32 healthy. Then it shows 2016 gigabytes unallocated, and then 5,404 bytes unallocated. So I don't know if it just partitioned part of it and the rest of it's there, you just can't read it. I don't know. It's the second time I've done this, and it just, am I getting older? You know, the wrecking the car was my ignorance there. I did a hard drive like this before, but it was last year, and now I've done it again. Just because I was trying to get in a hurry, and I just clicked. I didn't read it. Negligence or getting older, or I don't know. You can format any hard drive or floppy disk. It wipes out and deletes whatever was on the drive or disk. Well, did it, or did it just do 32 gigabytes of that hard drive? Because it's I think it's an 8 terabyte hard drive. Well, 50 and 70, yeah, probably about an 8 terabyte. Because 5404 and then 2016, that's 70 plus 30, that's 73, probably, yeah. Didn't last time you lost some family. Yeah, I lost a bunch of family pictures. My trip to Colorado, to St. Louis, all of it gone. What bothers me is I really don't know what's on that hard drive. Uh, let's see if it'll open up my passwords. Got to open them up. So those must be, I don't know where they're saved to. Save as. I guess they're saved in, yeah, they're saved in my documents on the C drive. So, and my recent pictures, uh, from my just this past weekend trip is on my C drive too. Does your school have a computer? Nah, I don't think this school does here where I live. Next time I ask her oak. Well, I mean, it was my fault because it gives you the different drives, and I've got one, two. So I'd had one, two, three, four drives, and I just didn't pay. Well, five if you count. At least I didn't wipe out the C drive. Uh, I just went for that top one because I just plugged in that USB thumb drive, and so I just figured that it would have put it right on top, but it didn't. And I really don't know what's on. It's saying use a test disk 7.3, but it's like it's a command prompt, and I guess I'm gonna have to wait till I'm good and awake and read the documentation and all that. It's a free one, but man, it looks like a pain in the rear, way beyond my capabilities. But I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out, or just format the whole hard drive and be done with it and start fresh. I don't know. I just don't know. I can't get the mini PC to do a factory reset. I jacked with that thing all afternoon. And I've unsynced it, but it's still got like my profile picture on it, the PIN number you have to put in. And I don't know. I emailed and the tool that went, the one that I actually put it on the thumb drive, and but it's wanting the Windows product key. I have no idea what it is. It's digital. So from what I've read, it's a digital attached to the motherboard. So I don't know. I don't know how to find the product key. Used to, you could go into the settings and you could see Windows and the product key, but apparently not anymore. What a day. Anyway, yeah. Mom asked me new shirt. Yep, new shirt. It's just a polo top shirt. And that was because we went out of town Sunday and Monday, and I had my shirts ready to go, but I forgot to put them in the car, and I didn't remember until I opened the closet up at the hotel and saw the hangers, and I thought, crap. So I had to do a Spark order. $50 for 2 shirts. By the time you pay for the Spark order and delivery and all that, and a little tip, I got mad at my first Pentium computer and went to the C prompt in DOS and typed delete. Don't ever do that. It delete your whole hard drive, everything, man. What was it? F disk. You can go into the command prompt, type in F disk, I think, and that formats it. Or it used to anyway. Oh man, I learned my lesson on that one. You would think that I would have known better, but I didn't think about it. And it's a nice little mini PC, but now it's caused me so much work loss today, and I still don't have it. After all that, the mini PC is still not reset to factory settings. So I guess you just have days like that. And if I was a drinking man, I would probably be drinking right now. I don't know what the deal is with the car. I don't know how much he's going to be able to help me with on the deductible. I'm hoping some. I don't know when he'll have it ready, and I don't know when I'll be getting paid from Amazon. Probably next week. So if he, I ought to call and tell him, don't get in no hurry fixing it. Just wait. You need a separate PC altogether for projects like that when I can afford it. I'm getting a second PC and laptop. Oh, it's well, yeah. I I because see with that Windows media tool, whatever it was, You download it to your computer, then you install it on your thumb drive. And then you take that thumb drive out and put it like in the mini PC. And that's, I mean, I've got two mini PCs, the desktop. So I've got extra computers. I just didn't do it. It makes that it made that thumb drive bootable. So, huh. Yeah, and I deleted the files off of that drive. Well, even if I put them back on there and tried to boot to that drive with my big computer, it probably wouldn't let me go into the other partitions. So that I don't think that would do any good. I'm just thinking that from what Chat GPT said. Let's see. Uh, Open, move tab to new window. I'm so used to right clicking. I right clicked on that. Yeah. See, I tried this one, and that comes up in DOS. On a different topic, cooking. One of my next cooking videos coming up will be chicken stuffed turtle. I've heard people say it. Turtle. I don't know. Yeah, that garlic cream sauce from scratch. I made a small batch last night, and let me tell you, oh my God, it was good. I just finished. I had Taco Bell. Beggars can't be choosers because I had no transportation at the moment. My electric scooter. I guess I could have, but I don't know. That was just as good as anything else. Anyway, yeah, that's enough of this. Nobody wants to talk this crap here, and I will either deal with it in a little bit or later. Let's see what China Doll said. That's more interesting. Sorry, my friend. Many models want this product. I just gave it to someone who responds faster. I'll select slimmer. Well, you're getting a thumbs down on everything now. There's some yard lice, but I ain't doing them. They done ticked me off. Unless they get a water hose, I will do the water hose. That was a cool looking drone too, but $300. I mean, it wasn't like a really high dollar one, but just aggravating when they ask you, and then they turn around and say, "I'm sorry, it's taken." Thumbs down. I will not take that. Water hose, yes. Where? I lost y'all. There you are. Oh, where we at? Oh, hello, Miss Wendy. Oh, my China dolls asked me if I wanted to do a drone. And I said yes. And it was like 3 minutes later, and they sorry, another, what they call it, whatever, content creator something, and it already took it. So I guess they just ask everybody, and whoever answers first is who gets it. I'm not. They done tick. They done. They done rubbed me wrong. She will tell you she will watch for another one for you, but she will. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what she said. Well, sorry, my friend. Many models want this product. I just gave it to someone who responds faster. I'll select similar items for you. I ought to say don't bother, but you know what? I'm gonna be. I'm just gonna forget it. Ray's listening. He's driving. It's dark 30 out there. Y'all ought to be at the house. I got speak speaking of y'all, I got a proxy fix earlier. It was 23 miles from here and it's paying $10. I'm like, you gotta be, I wouldn't even go across this little town I live in for $10, much less 23 miles. They gotta be crazy. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Anyway, I don't know. 31.9 gigabytes free of a 8 terabyte hard drive. Lovely day in the neighborhood. What was the proxy fix the house? Uh, I don't know. It just said Walters, Oklahoma. Uh, I'm probably still on there. I would seriously doubt anybody would have took that. Yeah, it's still on there. 184545 North 2650 Road, Walters, Oklahoma. So in other words, it's out in the middle of nowhere. Exterior only from the street. I don't know if you, why does that? If I wonder, well, if I turn the light off, this is just horrible. You can read it sideways better than you can read it straight on. It just blows out, no matter what you do. There we go. You can kind of read it there. Anyway, uh, 24.3 miles. So that's 48.6 miles round trip. Just finished two tonight. Two night jobs. What was the first piece of house? Coles. Oh, Coles? No, I didn't do Coles. I did, what was that? QT. QT. Hmm. I tell you what, I'm really glad that I don't still do proxy picks, and well, I mean, I would do a proxy picks if it paid decent and close enough, but I'm glad I'm not depending on doing Walmart delivery or anything, because being without a car, you would be in a line bind. And of course, last time I had issues, oh, it was when my Infinity got totaled. Mom told me that I could borrow her car, but I don't think her car would handle it because it's a lot of stop and go and all day, sitting and idling. But it sure makes you thankful that you don't have to depend on having a vehicle. I mean, you got, boy, they're flying tonight. I guess we got some pilots fixing to graduate. Having trouble hearing me? Uh-oh. Settings. Orientation settings are disabled while live. Okay, that's fine. Ceremonic Ultra. Well, um, you can hear me okay? Check 1 2 1 1 2. I don't know. It's showing. I see little green bars moving, but they're not moving much. Where? Oh, the mic volume. Well, let me try this. Okay, is that better? I bumped the mic volume up to 200. See if that helps. I'm on my PC, of course. I have 5.1 surround sound with subwoofers. I just turned. So is that better now? I can turn the gain up on the receiver. That was a disc jockey voice coming to you live from the beautiful banks of the mighty Red River. That was better when you held it up your mouth. Yeah, it probably would be. It usually is. That's why you see them TikTok people holding their microphones like that. Because the closer you get it to the mouth, the better it sounds. Let me bump up the gain over here. Looking at it upside down. Actually, it doesn't look like it's. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? I'm still here. Obviously, y'all can still hear me. And then you're not going to hear me for a minute. Be right back. Okay. Should be a lot better now. I see what I did wrong there. I don't know if I need to leave that mic volume up to 200, but y'all can tell me how it sounds. What I did is I turned the mic gain down to -5 instead of +5. So it should be better now. Okay, good deal. Yeah, that I turned the gain down instead of up. That's the way my day's been going. Actually, well, had a good weekend though. Sunday and Monday was good, but the rest of the time since last Wednesday has been crap. Yeah, it should be a lot louder now because I bumped the gain up, but I might need to turn the volume down on StreamYard itself and bump that back down to about 150. So hopefully that sounds okay. Wonder, you probably need to go to take a bubble. You need to go take a bubble bath. I got no bubbles. What if we put this up here? There. I don't know if that'll be better or not because it might be like too much below. Sorry to hear you're having back. Oh, it's last Wednesday's the wreck in the car. And then just getting further and further behind, and then now I've wiped out my big hard drive. Anyway, we'll see what that sounds like. I could always just take the, oh, speaking of bad luck, one of the videos I was doing, you got the plug right here, and you notice I have it under the clip because I went to put my phone in my pocket the other day, and it went bloop, and I didn't notice. So just the receiver was down in my pocket with no plug. So it's all muffled sounding and yeah, guess that would work. Okay, how's that? I even have you can't even see it, can you? Not in here. I don't, I think I'm going to take the mic off. I don't think I'll be making no more videos tonight. Oh, by the way, I took that carpet that we all said was ugly. Um, let's see. I wonder if I can share this. Let me see if I can share that. Share, oh, share screen, share window. Yeah. So does it look too terribly bad? That scratch right there, I did that. Hmm. That carpet that was in the living room, that was another several hours of work trying to get that carpet under this desk in here. So it's in here in my room now. Yeah, I don't like it as well as those other ones that we were all looking at, but it doesn't look horrible. It's kind of thin, but it says it's low pile, stain resistant or something. And then they push that it's washable. You can wash it in the washing machine, but when you look a little closer, it says for these bigger ones to take it to a laundromat, which I guess would be okay because with solid wood floor, with wood floors through the whole house, you're not going to go rent a carpet cleaner just to clean that. So, I mean, it's easy enough just to roll it up and throw it in the trunk of the car if you got a car and take it to the laundromat. So I guess it's cool that you can wash it. I just don't know how good I don't know about drying it. I don't think I would dry it. It just says machine washable now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know if it mentions drying it because it seems like it would make that backing on it get kind of hard and start falling apart. But it does grip pretty good. It's kind of a little bit of a rubbery feel, so it doesn't slide too much. Anyway, that video got done today, and it was one of the newer products that came in, but I wanted it out of the way because my intentions were to put the filing cabinet together, and I thought I'll go in there and sit on the new carpet and put the filing cabinet together. But I got busy with this mini PC and sliding the carpet that was in the living room under my desk. That is hard to do by yourself. That is a pain. Especially when you have a two-part desk, because you got to lift that end and this. And boy, I look red, don't I? Is my blood pressure up? Well, my ears don't feel hot. I guess my blood pressure's fine. I don't know. I feel like I want to pop back off to that little China doll, but I guess I'll be nice and just smile. Yeah, I'd have really been mad if it had been something that I really, really want. I like that I've had the drone. I want a good drone, not these little ones that I've been doing. They're fine for playing with, but if you're wanting to make some cinematic video or some quality video, they're not gonna do that. The $300 one probably won't do it either. So you get up around, I don't know, $600-700 and up. I don't think it's gonna get what I want. You want a GPS drone or whatever it's called. Yeah, it had GPS. That's not gonna do any good, but I'll show you. Now they're sending me this stupid creator page, and then you got to click view product to go over on the oh, I need to open a new window. View product to go over on Amazon. Oh, it won't let me. Huh. I guess I'll have to do that, and then I'll have to move that to a new window. Move to a new tab. No. Where did it move to a new window go? New creator. Open the sidebar mute, send. Huh. Well, I know what I can do here. Close this, close that, close that, leave that, leave that. Do we have two windows open? Yes, we did. Paste, enter, go back to StreamYard, and I'm talking to myself. Y'all see what I do. And I do this right here. I'll be talking to myself and big dummy. There we go. Boom, bang, bam, and there it is. I had a bleeding incident after, analysis DIM. I went to the restroom and was waiting on someone to come out of the handicap stall. Looked down and blood all over the floor and streaming. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, that's probably a little embarrassing for you too, but it is what it is. But I hate that you're having to go through all that to begin with. That kind of bad. I mean, I know there's people that's worse off. I used to when I was growing up, I used to think, oh, poor me, because I've got one eye and all that. And then when I went to get my fake eye, I don't know, I think 14, 13, 14. But then when you see people that are in their 20s and 30s, teenagers and grown-ups that just lost their eye, you realize there's people that are a lot worse off than what you are. Even when you're bad off, there's people that are worse off. You had no idea I was a pirate. Heck yeah, I was a pirate. I even got a black patch somewhere. I used to anyway. Yep. Yep, 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 yep. I wonder, well, never mind. I'm not going to, never mind. That would have been a nice little drone to try out. But it had the GPS. Uh, but see, this is when you start talking these here, of course, these are a lot more. This is the Flymore combo. I don't know. They've gone up. They used to be about 1,600. They went up 400 to $500. That DJI Mini is supposed to be good, but I don't know how good it is. I don't know. Anyway, sounds worse than it is. It's a mess, and thought I'd make my escape. Yeah, DJI is good. Big name brand, but they back up what they do. Like kind of like Pioneer and Sony and stuff, Nakamichi and all them stereos and stuff. Back in the day, they were really good, top of the line, but then they just lived off their name. They didn't try to keep up with all the other new ones coming around. DJI seems to try to keep up. So anyway, and then people say, I would not buy Chinese crap, but I've got my DJI drone. Well, guess where that DJI drone came from? Oh, people, people kind of surprise me at their lack of knowledge in some things. Maybe she took your needle out. Yeah, that could have happened. Nakamichi's not around anymore. He's no longer. There for a while. I mean, Pioneer was the big name, and then Sony, and then Nakamichi got real popular. Of course, Kenwood and like Powell. I just had me some good old Sparkomatic 6x9 speakers with a, what was it? A sound, not sound design, sound something stereo receiver. And Dad gave me a Pioneer equalizer. I talked him into taking it out of the pickup for a car that he had traded for. And I hooked it up in my pickup, and man, it rocked out good for a little bit, and all of a sudden smoke started coming out from under the dash, and I burned it up. I guess that's wires crossed or something. Yeah. I had the real pile driver speakers and the Alpine. That was another big name. Took the clamps up. Well, then they needed to clean it up. It was their fault. Yeah, I'm frustrated. Very frustrated. I'm broke. I'm frustrated. My car is broke. My hard drive's wiped out. Could be worse. At least I've got a hard drive to worry about. Mm, I don't know. I don't know if I can't get this mini. Let's see. He hadn't emailed me back. Probably won't hear from him. Oh, wait. He did. Sorry, we changed the link. Here's the new link. I'll ask our after sales staff about the reset issue and let you know later. The system activation. Okay, they sent me that. I'll have to try that. Yeah, I'll try that in a few minutes. I was really wanting to sell that mini PC to make some money, you know, but I don't want to sell it with my information that was on it without wiping that hard drive out. I seem to be good at wiping out hard drives, that's for sure. I mean, just say, oops. Uh, maybe September 5th. I just got back from a little getaway vacation in Oklahoma City. I needed that too, though. But I figured everything would be kind of smoothed out. But and what you know, everything is okay, and then when one little thing goes wrong, you get a little frustrated, and then you kind of don't think clearly, which sometimes causes another issue. So I brought some of it on myself. I did. And I'm just stressing myself out, but like what I was saying a while ago, it could be worse. You, this little things. It's just stuff. Just stuff. It comes and goes. But I don't know. The older I get, the more things frustrate. Yeah. And sometimes the things that frustrate me is myself. Like me backing into that railroad tie out there. No excuse. None whatsoever. Let me get my hands up here. None whatsoever. It just, uh, I wouldn't say negligence because I mean, it wasn't like I did it on purpose but it's frustrating. Yeah, things frustrate you more, and especially when you do them yourself. I did the car myself. I did this hard drive myself just because I didn't pay close enough attention. Maybe, maybe I'm getting too relaxed. I don't know. I need a supervisor. Yeah, forget things you can't see. Yes, I forgot things and I can't see well, etc. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I got me some little reading glasses so I can look all professional. I bought some. I was talking about my eye a while ago and talking about glasses here. I actually bought me some real glasses, not just little readers, about $500 worth of them. And I tried to get them. I said, I don't need to pay but half price because I don't need the lens over here. Just put glass in it. They don't do that. Boy, these are awful. I do have to watch myself when I clean my sunglasses because I tend to just do one side and then I'll look and there'll be a big old fingerprint on that side. And, you don't want to just put it out there for the world, but, that you don't need that side. I don't care. It is what it is. I had a little girl ask me one day, what was wrong with your eye? That was just a few months ago. And the dad said, honey, don't ask. I said, no, no. No, it's a little boy. And I said, no, no, it's fine. I said, don't play with knives. That, and maybe that little boy listened. But accidents are going to happen. You ain't going to prevent it. Last night I was sitting here and my leg itched and I went down there to scratch it and felt like scabby and looked. And about that long, blood was just running down my leg and it had dried. I have no clue what I did. I don't know. But you know what? We're all fortunate because we're all able to at least have a phone in our hand or a computer. And there's a lot of people that don't have that. A lot of people are living out on them streets. Well, when I was up in Oklahoma City, we kind of took a back road to go back to a little hamburger joint that we wanted to go to. And a lot of homeless. I thought Wichita Falls had a lot of homeless people. Oklahoma City's got a bunch, and and downtown I didn't see any cops, and you see the homeless people just kind of hanging out, and you can tell some of them are homeless. Some of them was questionable, but you can tell some of them are. But they wasn't bothering nobody or nothing. So I guess the cops just kind of leave them alone as long as they don't bother anybody. But, they might have made some bad mistakes along the line, or maybe just one bad mistake. And they got nothing now. So we're fortunate. Whatever position or condition we're in, or whatever, a lot of ways we're fortunate. So we need to be thankful. Uh, Kids aren't trying to be mean, they're curious. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, no, I get it completely. And you know, I could have got offended and stuff like that, but I didn't because, like I said, maybe that little kid might be a little more precautious. Say, man, that old guy had a messed up eye from a knife. I got to be careful. Yeah, I doubt they really would, but it's nice to think about. I can laugh. Oh, I laugh at myself all the time, on camera and off camera, and that's why I have to edit so much. Did you go to yes, went to the bombing memorial. That was you know I got pictures. Yeah, they're on the hard drive. I'll show y'all one. I won't go through all the pictures, but Oklahoma City. Whoa, need you over here. Do 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 do. Share screen, share window. This is right about exactly where it was at. And apparently they got the little chairs over here, they have names on them. I don't know if this was for the kids. I'm not real sure. The building on the left, it only had some busted out windows. Yeah. They had them little electric scooters there too. I wanted to rent one, but you know, didn't do it. Anyhow. Oh, here was oh, I'll show you. This was the room, the view from the room. I thought that turned out to be a pretty cool looking picture. Yeah, yeah. And there was a couple of people that was up there where the little chair things are. It looked like little chairs. I don't know, but they were walked up into the grass. I guess you could walk up there. I didn't know you could walk in the grass up there, but they were. Um, but I was thinking they could have been family too. I thought that was a pretty good. Just looking out the hotel window. Got quite a few good pictures. Then Cowboy Hall of Fame. That was pretty cool. And Botanical Gardens. It was hot. Oh lordy, it was hot in there. Didn't spend much time. Just had to pay to do it, but that's all right. Uh, it was a quick view. I'm glad I didn't put these pictures over on the hard drive. Of course, they're still on my phone. I just took my phone. I didn't take my camera. See if y'all recognize these two fellers. Anyway, I know that Cowboy Hall of Fame, man. They had some guns in there I'd have really liked to have had. Not to use, but just to have them. Man, that would be cool. I like old guns. I like guns, period. But not necessarily to go shooting them or anything. I mean, shooting's fine. I enjoy it. But just to have them, just, I don't know. Kind of like knives. I got a box of knives over there in mom's garage. I think, I don't know if Android has the cloud or not, but I don't know. I moved them from my phone to my hard drive on the computer. I've got CDs from older pictures, from back when the kids were little and stuff. Back before we had these good phone cameras. Here, I'll show you one more picture. I was trying to, let's see, where am I at? Oh, there I am. There that is at the cashier at the bank. Yeah, yeah, you can email. My only issue with emailing and like Facebook and stuff, all these pictures I got are on my Facebook, but they compress the files, which is fine unless you're going to like try to print them out or something. Um, but yeah, emailing would be a good idea. Anyway, if I could go back in time, I would want to go back to the Wild West, but with air conditioning. Yeah, I finally had it with air mattress. Oh, went and bought a memory foam mattress at Walmart yesterday. Man, I wish you lived closer. I had a chance to do a a king size mattress not long ago, memory foam. The other day, I had those kind that fold up like this and you lay them out, got the springs on them. They're just for temporary, but I had a chance to do one of them. Yeah, air mattress. When I moved into the apartment, I had an air mattress for a while. And then I got me a bed. Just, I don't want a king size. And that hotel had a king size. It was nice. Yeah, those little portable beds. They all springs leaks. Yeah, somebody. I don't remember. If Mom's still watching, she might remember. Somebody had those beds like that. My grandparents had regular army cots, when we were real little. I remember sleeping out on the patio with those. But somebody had those fold out ones. You just fold them out and then they had the wheels on the bottom and you could roll them around. I don't remember who it was that had them though. I just got a full size for now. That will be going in a second bedroom eventually. I want a queen. Yeah. All grown up now. Well, really, I was thinking, say if I get a chance to do a queen size, I could do a queen size, but it really wouldn't be worth driving from there to here because you can get them for 200-300 bucks, and by the time you buy the gas and everything, of course, hotel wouldn't cost you anything. You just stay here, but I don't know if it'd be worth driving from up there down here. But got a queen size ghost bed at my last place, too heavy for me to move, so I left it. I got about 9 years out of it. I don't know what a ghost bed is. I don't get out much, but I'm going to look that up because I'm just kind of curious. because inquiring minds want to know. Ghost bed images. Oh, that's a brand name. Hmm. I don't know. Went to some outlet stores there in Oklahoma City to do some shopping. Those are a ripoff. Yeah, it's you might get 50% off, but that's you buy two and you get 50% off the other one, or you buy two and you get one free. I did get this hat though. It was at the Under Armour outlet store. 28 bucks, 50% off, $14. There weren't as many memory foam beds back then as there is now. Ghost bed makes you oh, does it creak? I don't know. Where's Amazon? There's Amazon. Then browsing history, it should be in there. I don't remember. Oh Lord, I went to a bunch of stuff. I did that. I got in that other mobility scooter, so I was moving other things. I made a new playlist. So I moved. Oh, I forgot I got that in. I got to do that review too. I got a bunch of reviews to do. I know I looked at that bed on here. All the way back to the bicycle for Charlie. I don't know. I don't know where it went. It should have been in the browsing history, but unless I didn't open it, maybe it was China Dolls that sent it to me and I didn't actually open it up on Amazon. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah. One of those. Full size folding bed. I thought they had a name though. Oh, rollaway. Rollaway bed. That is it. Surely not under 200. That won't want. I think I paid close to $900. Wow. Yep. Yeah, they asked me if I wanted to do it. No. I mean, you think 329.99, but you got to get rid of it. I had another chance to do an electric wheelchair the other day. It was like $400 or $500, maybe six. But you got to find somebody that wants it. Took me forever to get rid of that one I had. What the China dolls say? 2 pack of 16-inch grab bars for a bathtub? Nope. It's a thumbs down. I'm not even. She's gonna be wondering because she's gonna be thinking you're turning everything down. Well, you ticked me off. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because I mean, they're good if you ever use one. But I've got like if my grandkids come over, I got that queen size blow up. And it's not close to the ground. It's the double height one or whatever it is. That's when I moved into the apartment, I bought it because that was my bed for a short period, but I do not till 11:24 pick up. I'll be heading out around 10:15. Yeah, 18-inch, I guess, whatever the double ones are. Anyway, guys and gals, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm kind of tired. I think my frustration has kind of got my head hurting a little bit too. But I don't know. I need to reset this PC. I need to get this mini PC reset so I can put it on Facebook and try to sell it and make some money to pay to get my car out of the what do you call it? Uh, man, my mind went blank. Where they take the dogs that they pick up off the street and basically get my car out of jail whenever it's ready. Yeah, I hear you. All right, Tim, have a good one, man. I will holler at you later. I might be on here tomorrow night. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. Anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here myself, and I am going to try that code that he sent me and see if that works. We had a twin size on Pennsylvania. Am I remembering it from that far back? I can't. I remember there being one, but I couldn't remember. Wow. Maybe I do remember a few things here and there. Maybe, I don't know. I just remembered when I saw that, I thought, that looks familiar, and somebody had one. I guess it was us. When I say Pennsylvania, we lived on a street called Pennsylvania from, I don't, well, I'm from day one with me up until first grade, so about till, well, second grade, so till I was 7 years old, probably. But anyway, I'm going to take off too. Good night, everybody. Good night, Pork Chop. Thanks for being here. And Miss Wendy, tell Mr. Ray I said howdy, and catch y'all tomorrow night, hopefully. And maybe I can get up there September 5th. I'm kind of hoping so, but kind of playing it by ear right now. I got to see on the narrow how that's going to work out. We will see. So, anyway, boys and girls, ladies and germs, I am going to get out of here and be productive for about 30 minutes, and then I think I'm going to go lay down. You can probably hear it in my voice that I'm tired. So, anyway, good night, Ray. Good night, John Boy. Good night, Mary Ellen. Anyway, y'all have a good night, and hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye, y'all. Oh, keep smiling. Bye.